guys. Welcome. My rawandwell friends, how are you today? I gotta look this. Let's see. This internet looks slow today. I have a black screen. I have a black screen. Anybody there? Oh, there I am. What happened? I froze. Hi, Terry! Awesome, I got it. I could see your comments. And here we go. How are you today, you guys? So today, I'm making some Zoodles, zucchini noodles with some marinara. Yeah. So, I have the Zoodles are in the dehydrator. I put a little bit of salt on them, and they're just releasing some of that water. I also have some marinated mushrooms in there. Hi, Jim! Love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So yeah, I have some mushrooms that were marinated with some namashuyu, and that's it. And they're in the dehydrator also. And I have some multicolored peppers, and they're gonna go on the dish. So they're all in the dehydrator. But let's get going with this sauce, you guys. So, look at all these beautiful ingredients I got going on here. I have sun-dried tomatoes from my garden that I saved. And then I have some more sun-dried tomatoes here that I put in olive oil after they were sun-dried. So that's a good trick to do, because they'll be super tasty. And I put some garlic in there also.
And one was very successful.
So, we got some technical difficulties here. So I have some chopped tomatoes. These are ripe vine tomatoes. I have some cherry tomatoes. From my mushrooms, I saved some of the little butts that you take off for the sauce also. That'll give it nice flavor. Some red onion. I have a dehydrated cayenne pepper from my garden earlier this year. 2 cloves of garlic. 2 dates. Well, and I lost one of my dates in the tundra here. And I have some basil. So, oh, and I forgot one thing. Also, I saved some of the leftover from the spiralizer from the zucchini. And this will make the sauce super smooth instead of using more oil. So I'm trying to keep this real low in oil. And you can omit the these. You could just hydrate them a little bit in some distilled water instead of olive oil. But it's like less than a tablespoon of olive oil in here, and I'm gonna use that, and that's all the fat that's gonna go in there. So yay! This is a nice low-fat dish that you can have if you're watching your fats. So let's get on with it. So I'm gonna put the tomatoes, all the tomatoes in there. So the regular chopped up tomatoes and the little cherry tomatoes, the grape tomatoes. I'm gonna crack some of these into here, into pieces. These are the dehydrated ones. This will give it more flavor because when they get dehydrated, they get more flavorful. So They're almost like chips. You could eat them. These are from the garden that I saved and dehydrated during the season. So that's about a quarter cup of that. And these were seasoned with a little bit of oregano, so I don't even have to, they smell so good. I don't have to add any spice to it because there's already some in there and there's some in these. So I'm going to throw these guys in there. Shelly's in the house. Hey, Shelly. I miss you guys. Can't wait until we have a get together. So I have about a quarter cup of chopped red onion. And I want to make this super vibrant red, so I'm putting a lot of reds in there. I have some red pepper. I'm going to put that in there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm going to put my mushrooms in there. And I'm going to put the zucchini middles in there. And I read something gross about dates, so from now on I'm going to check the inside of my dates. I'm going to break them in half, and also to make sure there's no pit in there, even though they're the already pitted ones. And I like making the garlic small, so it's easier to combine in there. So I use a microplane and I put that in there. So I got 2 cloves of garlic. Who else is here? Hi, Cindy. Good to see you guys. Here goes my red pepper. And be careful when you use your fingers. Don't touch your face or your eyes or your lips. Any mucous membrane will get affected and it'll burn like crazy. We don't want that. So I have these. I removed the stems and I'm gonna keep this to the side. I'm gonna add that last. So now it's about to get noisy in here, you guys. Get that all in there. Turn this on. And I'm going to pulse it. Oh boy. Okay, Cindy. So, we have some chopped tomatoes. We have some cherry tomatoes. We have some dehydrated tomatoes. And then, so sun-dried tomatoes. We have that were seasoned with a little bit of oregano when I dehydrated them. And we have some of those sun-dried tomatoes that were marinated in a little bit of olive oil. So that's the only fat in this dish today. There's garlic, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 dates, mushroom tails, and you could go back to the video and watch from the beginning. You could catch up and then stop watching when you're done. What else is in there? There's, I said garlic. Oh, there's 1 hot pepper in there, so a dehydrated cayenne pepper, and I think that's about it. And I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice now, so a little liquid. So that's the juice of 1 lemon. And I'm going to add a couple of pinches of salt, and then we'll give it a taste and see if it needs more. But for now, a couple of pinches are going in there. And that's Himalayan sea salt. So let's repeat the ingredients because I have them written down right here. So there's 2 cups of roughly chopped tomatoes. So in here it's 1.5 cups of regular tomatoes and then some cherry tomatoes. A half cup of sun-dried tomatoes total, so half just sun-dried and the other half in olive oil. A half cup of red pepper, a half cup of basil leaves, which I didn't put in there yet, 2 tablespoons of extra olive oil. I only put 1 tablespoon and it's already in the tomato, so I'm not going to add any. The juice of 1 lemon, red onion, couple of tablespoons of red onion, and that's to taste. You can omit that. You can omit any of these ingredients for flavor that you don't like or you don't want in there. 2 dates, Himalayan sea salt, and the red pepper. So that's the ingredients. And I can post it later if you guys want. Okay, let's give this another whirl here. I'll turn this on and get it going real good. Yum, 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 yum. Look at all that goodness in there. Swirl it around. You're welcome, Cindy. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so we want to get this super smooth. Yummy, yummy smooth. And you can increase the intensity of the blender. And you could also add some distilled water if your tomatoes are not so watery. That will make your sauce either runnier or less runny, however you like it. But also know that tomatoes get a little bit runny as they sit. So I like to keep it pretty thick. Let me see, look. That's what that looks like. Yummy! Oh, I can't wait. Okay, let's give that a taste. Mmm. Nice and spicy in there. But I'm going to need some more salt. And again, the salt is to taste. If you're watching your salt, you don't have to add it. Make it a little sweeter with your dates. But this is a nice healthy dish. And now I'm going to roughly chop this and just give it a swirl and combine everything. And that's it. The sauce is done. Super easy. And the reason why you wait till the end is you don't want to bruise this too much. You just want to extract the flavors in there. So I'm just going to give it a quick whirl. And then we are done. And that's the sauce, you guys. Give it one last taste in here. Perfect. So that's the consistency. I like it nice and thick, like I said, because this is going to, as it sits, it's going to get a little runnier. So we'll set that aside. I'm going to show you a quick. So this is beautiful fresh basil. Look at that. It's so pretty. It smells so good. I'm going to save a couple of pieces of the middles. Like that. Just for garnish on the plate when I plate this all up. Find another pretty one in here somewhere. I know you're in there. There you go. And then I'm going to take these by the stem. Check that out. I'm going to show you a quick chiffonade. You could use this same technique with any other green like romaine lettuce and make a nice salad with it. So what you want to do is you don't want to bruise it too much, so you want to roll it into like a little tight bundle here. And you're going to put it down on your cutting board. Get those fingers tucked away. No accidents. Okay, and then you're just going to take the knife with one swoop and nice. Make sure your knife is super sharp, and that way you don't bruise them too much, because basil is very delicate. All of these tender herbs are, but this particularly, as soon as you cut it, it starts turning brown a little bit. So you want to wait until the very last minute to do this technique. But as you see, it's just these pretty little spaghetti-like, and that's what we call a chiffonade, which is a French term in the culinary world. One of the first things you learn in culinary school. Okay, so there it is. Grab some plates. Actually, I'm going to use these bowls. I'm going to get all Italian on you and use these bowls. So, look at that. That's the noodles. So as you see, these are the noodles. They're a little warm. They're still a little watery, right? So, what I like to do is, so they're not so watery, is, I'll show you, 1 second. I have these, let's show you. I have these flour sack rags. And this, I only use them for stuff like this, for veggies. Take the noodles, kind of give them a little whoop. No sneaking out. Oh my goodness. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yummy, yummy to the tummy. Okay, so these are much drier now. Pat them dry. Don't want to bruise them too much. And oh my goodness. The noise in here is just crazy. So I got a bowl. And I'm going to put these in here. That aside. Look at that. So here they are. They're warm, which will be nice when we eat it. It'll feel like a real meal. And I'm just going to take just a little bit of that sauce just to lightly dress these. And I like to do it with my hands because when you put this, look at that. Looks like a real Italian dish. And I have another tray of Zoodles in the, because that'll be seconds. This is to show you guys how I plate this. Because we usually eat big salads for dinner, so give my hands a little rinse here. Got our Zoodles. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. And here's the mushrooms. Perfectly done. So I'm going to take a few handfuls of mushrooms and spread them around on the plate. So Zoodles with mushrooms. Here's the peppers. Look at that. How beautiful. Take a handful of that and put that on the plate also. That's how that looks. Now, I'm going to take some of this yummy sauce. Kind of give it a whirl here. That's that. And a little bit of our chiffonade basil on top. And look at how pretty that looks. Yummy, yummy. Ready to be consumed. Yum, yum, yum. And look at, I forgot about my saved basil. Put that on top. Now, look at that. That's picture worthy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Dinner is so good for the tummy. Look at that. Aha. Hi, Jody. Hi, Teresa. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, Jody, you're welcome anytime. Please. Come on over. Want to see how I eat this? Like a true Italian, with a spoon and a fork, and I take those noodles and I go, oh, look at that, twirly, 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 yummy, 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 and a little bit of this basil in there, because it gives it so much flavor. And heavenly. So good. So simple. So easy to make. So, that's dinner tonight, you guys. You should go ahead and make some also. I'll post the recipe in the comments. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a question or two, and I'll be sure to answer them. I don't know how often I'm going to be coming live, because packing up the house, I'm going to miss my kitchen, but I think that's the only thing I'll be missing too much from New York. We'll see when we're in Florida. I'll probably be missing more things, but right now I know I'll miss my kitchen. So I'll try to get as many lives in there until we pack it all up. Please share this. Follow the live videos so when I come on you get an alert. And if you don't like the page yet, please like Raw and Well. I'm Chef Vanda. Thanks for having me, and have a good one.